Hi, I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig, and Callie and I are currently hanging out in the desert where temps are in the 80s. I have a new favorite t-shirt in my wardrobe. This is made by Good Somerville, and this is the Transformative Tee. This is not just an ordinary t-shirt. There's kind of a lot to unpack here. So first we're gonna start with the story. It's made from 100% recycled polyester. Here's the thing with polyester though, it usually tends to hold the smell. I wear this a ton dirt biking, which is definitely the activity that I sweat the most with. I've also worn it rock climbing, hiking, and running, and so I've put a lot of sweat into this, and I've been really pleasantly surprised by how much it doesn't stink that night. This is thanks to their technical finish that they've applied to the fabric itself. The crazy thing about this technical finish is that it's actually derived from shell waste that's left over from the crabbing industry, and this works to prevent the growth of microbes that contribute to unpleasant odor. I know, mind-blowing, right? I didn't believe it when I read it, but after wearing it, I'm now a true believer. I will say though, it's not a miracle worker. After a few days of wearing this, it does have a different smell to it. I would say it's my smell. It's not terrible. I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask if my smell is terrible, but I don't think it's horrible. Great thing about it though is how easy it is to wash. I literally laid this out with all of my dirt bike clothing on the driveway, hosed it all off, and then started wearing it again. I didn't put any kind of detergent on it or anything like that, and the smell came out and it smelled pretty fresh. So if you're on a long backpacking trip and you're across the stream, you could literally dunk this in, scrub it down, and in my opinion, it's pretty dang good as new. Another great thing about this fabric is how quick drying it is. So if you're in a situation like that, it does tend to dry relatively quickly. Also, it's moisture wicking. So if you're in a high aerobic environment, you're sweating a lot, it's going to pull that moisture off of your skin and into the shirt itself. And from there, it's gonna evaporate and dry. Speaking of hiking and backpacking, if that's something that you're really looking to do with this shirt, I noticed that these seams are not necessarily what I would consider a flat seam, where if you have a shoulder strap coming over, it's really flat and there's not a lot of material there. However, once I put the shirt on and actually touching this seam on both of my shoulders here, it's really soft. It's kind of weird, maybe a little bit hard to explain, but if I'm wearing a backpack with this, I don't have any kind of chafing or uncomfortable feeling from straps on backpacks, which is a great plus because sometimes you can find shirts that have pretty rough seams up here and they will chafe your skin after a long day of wearing a backpack. As far as sizing goes, I'm 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, and about a 44-inch chest. I'm wearing a size large, and you can see that as I spin around, I have plenty of length on this shirt. This is great because especially with rock climbing, I have it tucked into my harness and it's not getting pulled out of my harness as I'm reaching up and grabbing holds. It moves with you no matter what activity you're doing. There's also some stretch built into the shirt. That's just gonna lead again to the overall comfort that you're gonna find while wearing this. All of these things that I've talked about so far make this shirt what it is, and they're really great features. But Good Somerville takes it another step, and they're doing something that I haven't seen from anyone else, and that's their trade-in program. You can send the t-shirt back to them in any condition, and they will give you credit towards another product. And then what they're gonna do with the t-shirt is they're either gonna refurbish it or recycle it. Not only are you purchasing a technical piece of equipment that's made from 100% recycled materials, but you can also feel good because you're supporting a company that is focused on sustainability. They do offer this tee in a handful of different colors. You can see I obviously have on the black, but they also offer it in a reddish maroon and a navy blue. Again, this is made by Good Somerville, and this is the Transformative Tee. If you guys have any questions about it, please leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Also, if you're wondering where we are or what we're up to, check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Adventure Rig. If you guys liked the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig.